Hello, welcome back everyone to Colony Survival. Oh,
hello.
It's so pretty. It's so nice at night.
No, it's not.
Look at my cherry trees.
Not.
Tom.
No.
Tom, how are you doing?
One of your colonists have died. One of your colonists have died. One of your colonists have died. One of
so
your
we
colonists
do know how
have
to
died.
fix this. We do know how to fix this. So
Okay.
people told me at Insomnia a lot. A lot of people came up to me at Insomnia and said, "Hey Lewis, big fan of the series. By the way, on Colony Survival, is this a zombie? I forgot what zombies look like, or is this one of your dudes?
The
Zombies look like zombies,
the
Lewis.
glowing-eyed fellas.
No, they don't look like glowing-eyed to me. Sorry, the game has patched, by the way. They've added it. To me, zombies just look like Steve's
So they've added
What?
scientists.
and Craig's now.
You sure?
What?
Yeah, they've not got glowing eyes.
Mine look perfectly
mine
normal.
are definitely bad.
Mine
sure
just
you're
look
not
like
just seeing
ordinary dudes?
dudes?
No, this is a lot of dudes. Well, I want 1,000 dudes, guys.
Okay.
But you know what, Tom? Yeah.
I've only got 113 guys.
Yeah, I think a couple of dudes had spawned in your fields. So yes, apparently we know it is to do with the flags, as I guessed.
Yeah.
If we can move our flags to a better position, we're not going to have this issue anymore. But Tom sort of expanded out very far away. So it's 75 tiles is the limit.
Yeah.
I think there's a way to spawn more flags, isn't there, Tom?
Yeah. I was having a little fiddle
Oh, is there?
to see if we could kind of
little fiddle
loosely
around.
cheat in some flags. But
Oh, I see.
I
But can't you just
couldn't-
put the flag like central?
yeah,
I suppose
although-
it's a good way in a way to stop you from sprawling out too big. But at the same time,
But no-
it does put a hard cap on the amount of dudes you can have.
yeah,
No, you can I think
go
the hard
vertically.
cap is how much FPS you're willing to
You can
sacrifice.
go vertically and down as well.
If I use like blue, what's that supercomputer called?
deep purple.
There's blue steel.
Blue steel.
Deep blue. If I use deep blue to run this,
I like deep purple, blue steel.
deep purple. Tom, I've followed you around.
I'm
not a
trying to
dude.
find
I'm
my-
you, your
Oh.
friend. Hello.
I'm not
hey.
a dude.
Duncan's there too. Duncan, come here.
How do I get into inventory again? Oh, there you go.
Q.
Let's do a recap.
So apparently we can now make scientists.
Science lab, yeah, I've seen, and tailor shops. So some of the things that are in my hand have actually changed
Really?
to something else.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why I have a science. So
What? You've got a science lab in your hand?
they add the most trivial bollocks to this game. Like,
Wow.
So they posted this blog post that said, "We've added scientists to the game, and you can research 12 different science things using science packs." Okay, I guess they thought Factorio was good, so they were like, "Let's add science packs, right?" But the science things you can only do is regeneration speed,
Yeah.
regeneration increase, and health
They
increase.
did in the patch notes. It did say they are working on more useful.
These are the
things.
most useless things in the universe. Regeneration speed, regeneration increase, and health increase.
really all they've done is add the science system.
Steve stand there and get one shot by zombies, right? We never get hit by anything. Archers never get hit. They're all completely useless. They couldn't have added anything more useless. Honestly, think of something more useless they could have added. The speed of grass growing quicker.
I can think of something more useless.
What?
Nothing.
Well,
They could have added nothing.
Well,
though.
they might as well have done. They said they've added 12 things. I don't think health increase 1, health increase 2, health increase 3, and health increase 4 count. Do you?
I do.
I want to be like the Incredible Hulk.
I'm sorry I'm so mad about it. I don't know why I'm so mad about that. Unreasonably mad.
You
over
are.
that.
I thought it was really exciting.
Well, it is on the surface, but as soon as you dig like a scratch below the surface, a minuscule amount, you realise it's complete garbage.
Garbage.
If anything, they've made like other recipes harder now, so it's like slower to get to 1,000 dudes.
Oh shit!
Just saying.
You're not really meant to get to 1,000 dudes, though. I don't think.
That's my goal. Why are they listening to me? I'm a player. I have rights too. Man, I'm really. People should stand up for their own rights. So I'm a bit grumpy this morning.
Shit! What's up?
I ordered a sofa bed, right, for my place.
Okay, that's cool.
My home.
You having a guest?
About 2 months ago. Okay. What do you mean about having a guest?
Well, that's why you'd have a sofa bed,
Sometimes
right?
people come round and want to stay.
have a
I need a
little-
spare bed, you
Oh,
know.
man. Can I
There's one
stay on
time
your
where
sofa bed?
Shin locked himself out,
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I remember that.
and we
to
couldn't
stay
get
at your
him back in,
place.
so I was like, "Oh, just stay in my spare room for the
I did
night."
that once as well.
Did you stay in my spare room?
Remember when I left my keys were in my bag, and my bag got left in Amsterdam
Oh, that's right.
by the flight.
So yeah, occasionally people stay at my place. It's
Oh,
nice.
you're a
I
good
like to
friend.
be a good little host and have a little spare room and a spare toothbrush and stuff just on hand, just in case someone of
Do
my
you have
bros.
one spare toothbrush
runs
for
into
everyone
trouble?
to use?
I also use it to clean with. Yeah.
Oh no! Get in the grout and like in the tiles.
It's the bath scrubber. Yeah.
It's got like bits of black mold in it.
Oh no, Lewis.
Well, they don't know.
I love it. Okay,
so
sorry.
I ordered a futon,
A futon.
which is like a fancy name for a sofa bed from a company, and it just sort of hasn't turned up over a long period of time. So I was like, well, why isn't it turned up? So I rang up, and they were like, oh yeah, we got some problems with our delivery drivers. We're gonna, it'll be a little bit longer. And then I was like, okay. So it's sort of another couple of weeks went by, and I didn't hear anything. So I rang up again. I was like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, we haven't got any delivery drivers. So I went in today, and they were like, yeah, have you got a car? And I'm like, well, no. And they're like, well, you're gonna have to find someone off Gumtree to come and like get it delivered.
What?
So I was like, what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna cancel. And they're like, you can't cancel. So I was like, wow, this is bullshit, isn't it? And then he lost his shit, right? He was like, you can't say that. You can't swear at me. And I was like, well, I wasn't swearing at you. And anyway, he basically went mental. So I left.
Oh my god!
And I complained to head office.
Oh my god!
I know.
Holy shit!
So I've had a bit of a stressful morning. I didn't really expect to deal with that. I just thought he'd be like, oh yeah, it's coming. I've got Dave will deliver it, next Thursday afternoon.
Holy
It'll be really morning or afternoon. I was used to a bit of bullshit, right?
Yeah, but telling you to go on Gumtree and
to find someone with a van so you can pick up the thing that you ordered for delivery.
It was like,
had you had to pay for delivery previously, or was
I
that in like the
think so.
package?
Well, I
or-
mean, it was not a cheap food. So it was like a 600 quid sofa bed.
Shit, man, I'm definitely coming to stay at yours now.
I mean,
That's more expensive than my actual bed, and that's your backup bed.
well, look, you've got to. It's a sofa as well, though.
Oh,
so
that's true.
When visitors aren't sleeping on it, I can sit in it and read a book.
Oh.
Or build a dude.
So what happened in the end? Like, have you cancelled it then?
Well, I haven't heard back from head office yet, so I don't know. Also, there's not really head office. It's like one of these sort of decentralised places where the store managers run like a franchise. So
Were you talking to the store manager?
well, I don't know, because that's the last thing I said. I did that very American thing of, I'll speak to your manager about this.
Oh shit! He was just like one of the manager's 1,000 dudes. He was just
He didn't
doing
know.
His job,
I mean, I've got
avoiding
working in
zombies.
these places, working customer level stuff for people. It's totally out of his control. I get it. It's not his fault. I shouldn't have been rude to him.
I don't know. I don't know. It sounded like he was a bit of a nutcase, honestly.
Yeah, also saying
You're not meant to
this
go
is-
mental
this
at a
is
customer
bullshit.
because they refuse to fucking.
Well, no, he
hire a
went
guy off
mental because
Gumtree to
he went
pick up the
mental because
futon.
I said, this seems like bullshit. But I sort of said it with a smile on my face, but he obviously completely lost it.
Oh, and
at
you
that
do have a
point.
cheeky little
But that was the
smile.
trigger, right? That was like, if you're in customer service and someone swears at you, that's like your little thing where you can go, oh.
I think if you work in customer service and you can't take someone swearing at you, you should probably get a new job.
Well, no, but then again, like, I shouldn't have swore at him, really. I felt bad about
I
it.
think that was fine. I think the context. If you were saying like you're a mega count, then that would be bad.
Right.
That's not cool.
Yeah, you weren't swearing at him. You were just swearing about the situation.
Yeah. Like if I was like stood there and I dropped my pain au chocolat and I said, "Oh shit," I'm not swearing at him. I'm swearing at my pain au chocolat,
Well,
which is
precisely.
now
I wasn't.
basically
I would never.
unedible.
I wasn't insulting him. I would never do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
It was
so-
more like I was kind of like, this is a situation that you
Is-
can't deliver it, but I can't cancel it.
Yeah.
Where does that leave me? Like just hanging, like I guess the futon is just going to stay in their warehouse forever. I mean, that's
no.
the situation we're in at the moment.
You can go and stay on the futon. You own that futon,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you're allowed to
you
go.
can.
Yeah, you
you're
can
allowed to
sleep
go.
over at the
So
warehouse.
next time you need to stay over, Duncan.
You just go to
I'll
the
go to the
warehouse.
warehouse.
Break into the back of the shop
Oh man.
and
sleep on their futon.
yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's nice to be back in colony survival and just let it all go. Especially, I don't know, I've had a bit of a stressful couple of weeks because we went out to Insomnia.
Yeah, we did.
And we went out to Gamescom too.
Yeah, we did.
And they were good. Tom got as drunk as I've ever seen and as hungover as I've ever seen Tom ever get. He looked so miserable. It was so. We were in the airport on the way back, and you could tell this was one of those days where Tom did not want to be waiting for a plane or dealing with a plane or anything like that. And you could tell he was like on the borderline of being sick.
See,
all day.
I was just death.
He
death
was
incarnate.
honestly, I've
Was it a Twitch
never
party?
seen Tom as hungover.
It was just a random night.
It was a night with the Polish CD project.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
okay.
it was out with those guys,
Yeah.
and
the Polish guys from Gwent and GOG and Witcher. They know how to drink.
Yeah.
Oh, do they know how to drink? They were drinking all sorts of things. I think you had a warm bottle of phlegm you were passing around.
Just one bottle. Oh no, yeah, the bottles of phlegm. Ugh.
Well, I think
it isn't actually spittle. It's a thing.
It's like a lime liqueur or something, isn't it? I don't know. Or is it phlegm? I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe it's phlegm.
Phlegm.
That sounds.
It
better.
sounded awful. It was. I mean, Tom. I think the problem with Tom. Okay, this is the problem.
Okay, here we go.
Let's
The problem with Tom is that Tom's favourite drink is cider, and he's very used to a consistent liquid per minute input of cider.
This is definitely true.
It's like fuel. Your car is very efficient. It's got an efficient engine. It runs on fuel, and it uses a certain amount per second, and you can figure that out.
Oh fuck! 1 second. Siege mode activated.
Yeah,
Put your banner down.
There's
I'm trying.
zombies over here, Tom. I don't know.
I'm trying.
There's zombies in my lands, actually.
There we go.
It's a bit
Right,
scary.
siege mode should be disabled.
So there are some zombies spawning out of the monument that you built, or the Douglas sundial.
Oh my god.
Oh right. I
Yeah.
guess that's far enough away.
Oh god, people are dying.
Fine though. I've never had a problem with them.
Smelters.
They
dying.
always be coming out the sundial.
Occasionally, yeah, but I've never had anything die. So
Right. Okay.
Oh,
the archers get them. I guess.
The South Farthing has been compromised.
The South Farthing.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. So Tom is a very very efficient engine of
Right.
He fuels on cider, right? Which
Yeah.
is very consistent. You know, you're always going to have the same alcohol content of cider. But when he can't get cider, like in Germany, where no one sells cider,
Only very few places do.
Yeah, it's weird.
especially not the places that we usually hang out with all these people. They usually, you know, you go to like a do, like a mixer or something, or the pub quiz or whatever, and they never have cider in there. Actually, the pub quiz in something not too bad, but
Yeah,
most
they
places
might.
don't do it. And so
Yeah,
Tom
they'll just
is
buy beer.
kind of loses his mind a little bit when he can't have cider. He's like, he asks for cider when there's clearly no cider.
Right.
You know, we'll go into somewhere and there's no, and he says, "Do you have any cider?" And they look at him weirdly, like especially in America. You know,
Well, in America, cider's a girl's drink.
yeah, no one drinks cider in
I'll
America.
just drink cider with the ladies.
But it's also it's a girl's drink because it's a completely different drink. It's really really sweet. So I had Strongbow in I bought it at Universal Studios in California, right? Mm-hmm. And it was the same can and everything, completely different drink.
Right.
Oh shit!
It was just like fucking
Sugar water.
Sugar, yeah, it was so sweet. Like, and Strongbow is quite a bitter cider, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just ridiculously sweet. It was really horrible.
Oh.
I know, and I had a Kit Kat in Germany, and it said, "Oh, mit extra Milch and cacao," and I was like, "Ooh," and then I tasted it, and I was like, ugh. It was like a German Kit Kat. It was horrible, man, and I was like, "This isn't what Kit Kat expects to taste." I guess when I'm very used to the taste of a Kit Kat, right? Of an English Kit Kat, I will say.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, I think they do use it's like American Coke uses fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, yeah.
And English Coke uses cane sugar.
But Americans are have this thing for Mexican Coke, right? They're like, oh man, we'll come to this place. They sell Mexican Coke, which is like so much better than normal Coke. Mexican Coke is our Coke.
It's
basically.
Canadian Coke.
It
yeah.
uses cane sugar instead of corn syrup,
Yeah.
which is what ours does as well. So it's the same as ours, but they go crazy for it over there.
God. Well, anywho.
Anywho,
I
back to the drunken adventures of Tom.
so Tom panics a bit when he can't have cider. He's desperate for it. He's like, do you have cider? I don't know what to do.
The cravings kick in. I start like scratching my neck and like frothing at the mouth.
He's not that bad, but it's close. It's close to that bad.
Oh, it's close.
Shall I get some of the research going? Do you think? Do you want to? Shall I do?
So you need like coins to get started with, right?
Well, no. You have to build certain things for the research.
Right. So I'm I'm trying to work out what I've built here. Is this mint? It looks like a mint. So
there's also a tailor shop, by the way.
Yeah, there. I'm not sure they do. I've got
it makes linen.
I've got 665 gypsum.
Gypsum.
Yeah.
Very
It makes carpets, boys.
Oh, this is mint. Yeah.
Carpets.
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 Oh, lovely.
Yeah. It needs flax to make linen. Have I got lots
I've
of
got
flax?
1,400 wheat seeds, so I can be like totally making a lot more stuff here. Oh god.
What does flax look like? Sorry, so
Flax is cheaper now, apparently.
okay, good to know. Flax flowers. Yeah, I've got some flax flowers. I've put a tailor down. I've got a tailor. He's making linen, which apparently makes into clothing. He says it looks like something you wear, you can't. And then you can also make bags. Bags, different colours of carpet. And then I'll put the science. I think I put the science bay downstairs, didn't I, Tom? Or just on the floor.
Oh yeah, it was out the front of Castle Clarkenstein.
I'm researching. Oh no, this needs basic science bags and life science bags.
Life science.
I'm not sure how you're supposed to make those things.
You need scientists and science tables, probably. That would be my guess.
Oh, there's a thing called a technologist's table that needs...
Bam. Okay, not a
So
scientist.
technologists make science bags, and the scientists use the bags as a currency to buy the tech.
Oh, well, it's kind of shit anyway. So Tom usually resorts to drinking beer, right?
No, I never. This is the problem. I never ever drink beer. Like I just cannot enjoy beer at all.
Any kind of beer.
No, it
because
always
you look
tastes
like a real ale hipster drinker.
I really do, but it
When you've got
always
the whole beard
just
going.
tastes like soapy water to me. I just don't get it. Like
It might be a genetic thing. Like some people, like the coriander thing. Like 1 in 8 people or something tastes coriander like soap.
Yeah, I've heard that, and I kind of feel like maybe that is a thing because I just don't get it. When we had that ham hock thing, the pork knuckle, and that came with like a beer sauce, that tasted like soap to me as well.
But we were in Germany, so we had some. Tom ordered a pork knuckle.
Yum.
Which is actually sounds awful, but actually it's really nice.
It was pretty good.
It's like a classic ham. You know the meaty ham ham hocks.
Yeah, ham
hock. You
hock.
see, there's like the stereotype for food everywhere in every game of all time ever.
Yeah.
One of those is a pork knuckle, basically.
Right.
And so Tom had one and was thoroughly unimpressed with the beer sauce
because it tasted like soap.
and so So I think you were drinking Chardonnay.
Yeah, so
I like wine.
So normally I'll
wine.
either drink like sort of spirits and mixers, or especially like gin and tonic.
But you can always with a spirit and a mixer. It's usually mixed down to like the consistency of cider. Well, but not always. But Chardonnay. It's a lot stronger.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to drink, Chardonnay.
Also, it came in like little sort of like half pint glasses.
Oh, Jesus.
And so it felt a lot like I was drinking cider.
Yeah.
It was a very palatable Chardonnay.
And it went down very smooth. We
were sat in very fine company, and I was other people have sat there drinking their little light beers. And there's certain drinking etiquette that you have to abide by, and one of them is we do a lot of rounds, and you have to stay drinking at the same rate as everyone else.
Yeah.
So for every one of these like light German beers people were drinking, I was drinking
a large glass of Chardonnay.
Oh yeah.
So the thing about it's deceptive when you're drinking wine out, because a large glass, right, is 250 mils. Which is a third of a bottle. So you have 3 large glasses. That's a whole bottle of wine.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, that you do. Yeah, when you're at home and you drink a whole bottle of wine, you think, bloody hell, that's a lot of wine. Whereas when you're out,
So if you've had 6 glasses, you've had 2 bottles of wine.
Yeah. And I think I had a few more than 6 glasses.
oh Jesus,
Holy shit!
more than 6. Tom, oh God,
there was a point when I can't remember. Someone was going to the bar. I think it was one of the Polish guys.
Yeah,
And they were like, you have to keep going up and getting a new thing, and like you have to order it at the bar. Like it was a free bar, but the beers they had like all arrayed out in like big ice buckets. But this you had to order, and there were 2 quite like unhappy looking guys serving.
Oh yeah, because the free bar is no fun for them, is it? They're not going to get any tips.
Yeah.
Well, you don't expect tips unless you work in America.
Yeah, but even so, it's not. No one's going to buy you a drink, are they? At a free bar.
That's it. But yeah,
You don't need to be bought a drink; you just have a free one.
yeah, you just get a free drink.
Hang on a second.
But the Polish guys, to save time and make the drinking more efficient, they went up and got me 3 at once.
So that's a whole bottle of wine.
And just happily sat there and just glugged away. Oh God.
Oh jeez. So yeah, you were pretty.
Well, then
pretty bad.
Then after that, when clearly was so drunk I should have gone home, we then went into town.
Well, it gets to a point though where you
went
think.
where?
They went
into central Cologne.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God.
I mean, it gets to a point where you're drunk enough that you'll kind of just go along with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you going here? Yay! Sure.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happened.
Also, I definitely suffer from the problem of I get quite enthusiastic for drinking the more drunk I get,
Yeah.
which is it's like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
And
I know what you mean.
so if people ever want to go out for drinks, here's a little tip. And I really don't want to go. Like, often I'll be like, no, drunk too much already. Like on previous nights, let's just have a nice relaxed one. Get a few drinks in me, and then suddenly every night's party night. And it's a dangerous game.
Every night's party night.
You go out for one cider, and then 6 hours later, you're snorting cocaine off the hooker's belly.
Oh man, fuck.
Belly. Getting all tame.
Lewis normally sniffs it off his dick.